For me, it is very satisfying to see the rapid spread of information technology in the country. But we need to march faster. That is why my government has set up the National Task Force on Information Technology and Software Development. In a short span of 6 months, the government has taken a number of initiatives to promote IT in the country. We have already accepted and started implementing the first report of the task force focusing on software development for exports. Our aim is to achieve software exports worth $50 billion by the year 2008. Just 2 days ago, the task force has submitted its second report aimed at making India a major hardware manufacturing center. It is presently being examined by a ministerial committee. I announced that the salient features of the new internet policy in Bangalore last week. It allows companies in the private sector to become internet service providers. As promised, licenses will be issued to private ISPs before November 7. We believe that the creation of a modern high-speed telecom infrastructure is a precondition for making India an IT superpower. The government has therefore initiated major steps to resolve outstanding issues in the telecom sector. The spread of IT depends on two more factors: cheaper computers and more people trained to use them. In order to address these issues, the government will soon unveil three schemes aimed at increasing the number of PCs in the education sector. Vidyarthi Computer Scheme. The highlight of these schemes will be to make available a multimedia, have innovative financial packages to make a computer affordable even to ordinary families. In recent years, there has been a huge increase in the number of computer training institutes. Every small town has such institutes which are training young and not so young people to use computers. Some of these institutes have become huge companies worth hundreds of crores thanks to the efficient way they run their business. Our colleges and universities can learn some lessons from them. I congratulate these institutes for rapidly spreading computer awareness and training many people to use computers. However, these institutes suffer from one flaw. They understandably cater only to those who can afford their high fees. It is a sign of the times that many middle class families are spending most of their savings in sending their children to these training institutes more. However, if computer education is confined only to those who know English, India will not become an IT superpower. Stop.